Delaware 2, Westchester 1, back in the Gold Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware. The Golden Rams of Westchester trailing by 1 goal. They skate from left to right as we start this second period of play. Jeff Skorup alongside Michael Augsberger, that's me. It's great to have you along with us as the Rams win the draw and send it in on Ponticello, the goaltender for Delaware, who gloves it immediately. And only a couple of seconds have expired here in this second period. Face off to Ponticello's left. Won by the Rams again. Senningen shoots. Shot saved, made, rebound loose in front for a second, and then packed out. Back out to the point. Sent back in by Westchester. It's into the far side. They keep it in the zone at the blue line. Back in behind the goal. Wraparound chance, and it goes off Ponticello. He was able to close the door just barely. And I don't think that Westchester was able to get that, and now we have a stoppage in play as it went all the way down. It was for icing, but Delaware is up in arms about this call. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think they called it because it crossed the goal line and Westchester had the closest player, but the goalie played the puck. I'm not sure. I should know what the college rules are. I'm going to pull a Tiki Barber here, but they're pulling. Well, they must have made the wrong call because the face-off now is at center ice.
Exactly. So the goaltender had touched it before. They were able to touch it up for icing, and now the face-off at center ice. Mazzella here, left side. He shoots. It goes over the bar. Kept in the zone by Delaware at the far side blue line. Into the far corner, and now behind the goal. Delaware comes up with it. They lose control. At the far side half boards, a big hit there. Flick now has it. He's at the half boards. He backhands it out of the zone. Back out to center and across their own blue line. Here's Niski. Niski flips it up to the blue line where one of his men was waiting. He's able to touch it down. One touch for Mazzella. Mazzella in the near side corner. Back out to Anderson, who shoots. Left-handed shot goes wide to the right. And it trickles out to the center, where Anderson plays it back into the zone. Back behind the goal. Westchester now takes control, and they have it here. Stripped to the puck in the corner. Centering pass comes in. The shot, and it's deflected wide. Colgan made the save. 18:30 to play, and it goes off the ceiling for another stoppage here. That's our fourth or fifth one because of the low ceiling at the Gold Arena here.
Yep, this old arena here is what they would call a barn. It's not exactly the Fred Rust. It's a nice arena. It's a bit old, but the ceiling is very low, so you're going to see that a lot. You won't see any lob dump outs here. It's just something that interrupts play from time to time. Good start, though, here in the second period by Westchester.
No Globetrotter passes tonight. Face-off inside the Westchester zone. Won by the Rams. Here's Yaller. He gets stripped of the puck, and then it goes across into the neutral, or into the slot and across into the far corner. Westchester with it now. Centering pass in front, and it's intercepted here. Skating up ice with it. Westchester look a little bit slow. They get it in near side corner. Here's Yaller at the half boards. It goes under his stick. And now Kevin Felice with it. Felice with a 2-on-1. He looks for the pass. The shot comes in. Save, and it goes over the bar. And into the far corner. A good opportunity there by Kevin Felice, who saucered the pass over the defender. And now Niski. Niski drops it off. Far side. Westchester with it. Here's Curtis. Curtis to Yaller. He lifts it up out of the zone, where it's picked up there by Nima. Tyler Wingett lost his stick for a second at center ice. O'Brien with the forecheck into the Delaware zone. The Blue Hens, they get control near side corner, and now they'll break out of their zone with it. Here's Devin Jenny. Jenny flips it up ahead where Colgan plays it in the far corner. Delaware near side corner. Still with it in the Westchester zone. Yaller has been out there for a long shift. They're not able to clear it though. Backhanded back in. It's off the skate of one of the Rams defenders, and this is going to be icing unless Westchester can get to it first. Tom Cole loses the race to the puck, and you can see the body language there of Yaller, who's exhausted, as are the rest of these players on the line. They're going to have to stay out.
Yeah, they're going to want to definitely win this face-off and see if they can get a quick clearance. They've been on the ice for probably at least a minute here. They look very tired.
2-1 Delaware. The goals came from Mazzella and then answered on the 5-on-3 penalty by Jack McKeever. 16:30 to play here in the second period. Face-off won by Westchester, but Delaware keeps it in the zone. Far corner it goes. They still have that same line out there. Here's Yaller. Yaller, right-handed stick, is able to lift it out of the zone. It goes past everybody. Delaware could have played it, and so the netminder is going to have to come out with his stick. Westchester finally changes, and then the backhand shot comes in. His shot, score! It looked like O'Brien was the one who knocked it in. And we'll see who they give it to. But Westchester's tied the game. Danny Hargadon with an assist there. Perhaps from O'Brien.
Yeah, that was just good work by Westchester. We talked about they needed a clearance. They had tired legs on the ice. A few of the guys stayed on there, and they got in the offensive zone, outworked Delaware, and just got, again, another rebound chance here tonight. I think that's our third goal off a rebound. Just stuffed it home.
And Wolf is going to be pleased with that work rate from the Yaller line, who had been out there for so long. Delaware wins the draw at center. They get it out, breakout pass. Here's Nima. Nima defended there by Kubacka. And now Horacek jumps on the loose puck. Far side half boards. They're still fighting for it. Contested, far half boards. 15:47 to play in the second period here in Newark. Eventually Westchester flips it out of the zone. Ian Anderson jumps on it. He passes it long ahead. Delaware wasn't sure who was going to be on the end of that one, and so Nima loses control to Kubacka. Kubacka looks like he towers above most of the players out there. Delaware now with it. Far side half boards. Here's Kevin Hustler. And now Westchester with it, far corner. Senningen centers it. Intercepted by Delaware. Near side half boards. The centering pass intercepted there by Delaware. A high pass broken up by Horacek at the blue line and then sent back into the zone. Here are the Blue Hens across the red line. Knocked down by the Westchester defense and then picked up there again by the glove of Petrichon. Far side. Delaware gains the zone. They have it. They center it. It goes under the stick of everybody. A couple of players. Westchester last. And then racing to get it is Patterson at center. Back to Mizell on the far side. And then Westchester had it for a second. They lose control. Niski passes it off across the red line. Here's Lamberton. Left-hander sends it in. Left side to right. Westchester and Delaware fighting for it there in the far corner. Still, and then wrapped around. It stopped in front. Centering pass. Back out to the blue line. Delaware with it there, far corner. They wrap it around. Here's Lamberton who picks it up. He looks for a pass into the red circle. Shoot! Save there. Mazzella with a shot. Here's Lamberton, far corner. Tries to get it through the slot. Intercepted and then broken up again by Mazzella, who skates into the far corner and then passes it back out for Patterson at the point. Back to Mazzella in the corner. Centering pass. Here's Lamberton in front. It's knocked away from him in the crease. And into the corner it goes. Westchester breaking out of the zone with it now. And a huge hit on the near side. Lamberton. It was Harry Lane who took the hit, but he did get it in deep into the Delaware zone. 13 and a half to go in the second period. Here's O'Brien in the far circle. And a centering pass goes in and scooped up by the goaltender for Delaware. Petrocello stops play.
Good run of play there for Delaware. They did a good job cycling down low and then utilizing their points, which were getting open. They didn't really get many good opportunities. They had a lot of good possession, though. Westchester so far has been the better team this period besides that little run. Even at the end here, Westchester got a good chance there on net, and now they're in the offensive zone.
2 5-on-3 opportunities in the first period, one for each team, and we still haven't seen a penalty yet in the second, so it's been a little less stop and go here in the second. Face-off won by Delaware inside their zone, but they're not able to clear it on the near side half boards. O'Brien lost the fight. Delaware clears the zone. Back out to center. Hargadon back to his defense. And now at the blue line, the Rams skipping around O'Brien there. His pass to the near side is intercepted off the boards. And now gaining the zone, the shot. Save made by Colgan off Colin Emmerich. The forward from Wilmington on the left side stick. And with 12.5 to play in the second, Delaware still has, well, actually it's 2-2 the score.
That's correct. And it stayed that way because Colgan had a very, very clear view of that shot. It came from about the face-off dot. Didn't trouble him at all.
They'll drop the puck to Colgan's right. The referee wants to make sure things are by the book as the players were drifting inside the circle before the face-off. They do drop the puck and Westchester clears the zone. Here's Petrachone. He's stripped of the puck there by Zadancic. Longtime Blue Hen and captain. Here's Niski. Nifty moves across center, but he loses the puck at the far side circle as he gains the zone. Here's Yaller now with some space. Yaller gets it in behind the goal. He dumps it. Ponticello only watches it as the Blue Hens pick it up. A long pass up for Kevin Felice. He touches it to Lamberton and then gets hit hard by one of the Westchester players there, Johnson. And Johnson was the one who sprawled to the ice against Felice. Pass ahead here, near side. Here's Yaller. Backhands it to Johnson, who winds up, fires. Save made into the Blue Hen on this shirt of Ponticello. And then after the play, behind the goal, the referee noticed a little bit of extracurricular activity. But I think just a small telling off. And actually, Johnson's going to go to the box for what happened after the play. Now is one of the Hens going to go as well. They may be escorting Ian Anderson to the box.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be 1-on-1 here. They were tussling in the corner a little bit after that whistle. Nothing major, but I guess the refs just want to keep things in line here.
So the Rams lose Johnson. The Hens lose Anderson for 2 minutes apiece. And the faceoff will be dropped to the left of Ponticello from his perspective. It is 4-on-4 hockey right now. Faceoff won by the Rams, and a quick shot is blocked in front. The shot came in from Senegan. Senegan then keeps it into the far corner. His pass ahead. Senegan behind the goal. Felice jumps on it, and he'll skate up ice. A lot of open ice here now, 4-on-4. He's shadowed there by Kubachka. And then into the corner. 2-on-1. Westchester defenders against Kevin Felice. And Kubachka emerges with the puck. He drops it off behind Colgan. And Westchester will skate up ice with it. They'll play it off the near side boards. Really unable to clear it very far. And Delaware skates up ice with it. Here's Jandoli. Jandoli watched there on the near side half boards by 3 Rams. And then coming out with it here is Michael Crowley. Crowley across center, across the blue line. He centers it in front. And it goes over the stick of Senegan. The Blue Hens come up ice with it. Far side, circle. Stopping is Kurkowski. The shot, great save there made by Colgan. The shot came in from Jack Zimmer in the slot. He had a good shooting opportunity and sprawling, almost a double pad stack save from Colgan.
Yeah, that was a terrific save. Delaware had a man wide open in the slot there. Kubachka kind of lost his man. Great save there by Colgan, and it was a hand pass in the zone, so now they got a face-off here for Delaware.
Zimmer was the one who had the shot. Delaware wins the draw, and the shot comes in, and it never makes it toward Colgan. It goes into the near side corner. Just 40 seconds left in the penalty for both teams. Up ahead now, Westchester trying to get out of the zone. They do so. Here's Kubachka, left-hander, shoots, and he never really got a clean shot off because of the good defense of Devin Jenny. Ponticello covers up for the draw. 10 minutes and 10 seconds to play here at the Gold Arena at the campus of the University of Delaware on Friday night. Thanks for joining us, everybody. It's Jeff Skorup next to me, and I'm Michael Augsberger. It's great to have you with us. Westchester's 1-1 on the season after splitting with IUP, and now Horacek wins the draw, and his shot goes over the bar and is deflected off the netting and into the crowd for a face-off on the near side circle.
I think that shot hit the bar. He was right in that sweet spot between the goalie's head and his glove. He had him beat, just hit the crossbar.
Horacek will take the draw again. Only 16 seconds to play in this 4-on-4. Delaware wins the draw and they get out of the zone. A cross ice pass is broken up there by Westchester, and here's Flick across the blue line. He's got Horacek in support on the near side, but Flick tried to dump it in. It was deflected by the Delaware defense and sent into the near side corner. Here's Horacek, near side half boards, and now we're back to 5-on-5. Coming out of the box, both players, Anderson and Johnson. Delaware sends it up ice. It's going to stop before the red line for icing. And so corralled there by Delaware's Harry Lane. He was escorted now a broken stick after the play, interestingly enough.
I'm honestly surprised there's no penalty for that. Are you allowed to just smash your stick in the middle of the ice these days? That seems like it should be an unsportsmanlike to me.
We were talking about tennis earlier. It's definitely a penalty to break your racket all the time. I'm not sure if it's a penalty to break your stick.
Apparently not.
But if you're going to do that, you got to do it to break it, as they say, right? You can't slam it on the ice and come away with your stick still intact. You look like a fool. 9 minutes to play in the second period. Delaware had a 2-0 lead. It was evaporated, and the score now is 2-2. Delaware with control of the puck. They send it in far side through the slot at eye level, and luckily it didn't hit anybody. Sent up ice at center. Westchester chases it down. Here's Johnson against Zadansek. And Jacob DeFaris, who wins the race to the puck. But the loose puck comes into the slot. The shot saved and gloved and held onto by Ponticello. It was Michael Petrichon on the shot from the slot. It was a weak left-hander.
Yeah, not much on that shot. Didn't trouble the goalie at all. After a pretty wild start to the period, a lot of back and forth open play. It's settled down here a little bit. The teams are kind of, it's looking like they're becoming more comfortable with making passes with each other. You know, again, as you mentioned, third game of the year, so they're still working off some of that rust. And here comes Delaware into the offensive zone here on the rush.
Delaware comes in. The shot is off the side of the net, and now racing up ice with it's Tom Cole. Tom Cole dumps it in with a backhander high and into the far corner. Delaware gets to it first, but they turn it over in the shot. Pad save made by Ponticello and kept in the zone nicely there by Westchester. Far side corner it goes. They'll center it in front. It's off Ponticello again, and back out to center. Hollingshead backhands it across ice, and we'll have a stoppage here. Referee's arm is raised for a penalty. 8 minutes flat to go in the second period. Still tied at 2 between Delaware and Westchester, and we'll see who's going to the box for the penalty.
Yeah, it looked like that was a slash against Niski there. He got taken to the boards pretty hard here in the neutral zone after he dumped it in. Retaliatory slash. The ref's always going to get that one.
And we had missed earlier, as we were describing the action, the face-off. Westchester had won, and a quick shot came in from Danny Hargadon, and we had a great view of the trajectory of that shot. It went just wide to the left of the top corner. So Westchester on the power play again. They've made them count so far tonight. They win the draw inside the circle. They get it back out, and this is penalty line number 1 for the Golden Rams. Zubachka centers it, but it's intercepted there. Delaware had that slot covered well, and the Blue Hens send it all the way down the length of the ice. The Golden Rams will regroup, wearing the home whites here, even though they're on the road tonight. Kubachka skates all the way the length of the ice. He shoots, it goes wide to the right. Never troubled Ponticello, excuse me. A lot of Italians with a name beginning with P here on both rosters. Samiti, one-touch pass, intercepted well by Delaware. It's 2-on-2, but they'll lose control of the puck, and Samiti gets to it first. Kevin Felice keeps it in the zone. He's able to get it to Zimmer, who wraps it around into the far corner. And then back out. The pass is intercepted at center ice by Patterson. Patterson takes down Sennigan. No penalty. Backhander in front. Save made by Ponticello. And then back out. Here's a 2-on-1 for Delaware. Delaware now with it. Near side, far side. Sending it in front. And it goes through the slot. And shot never really came in on Colgan. They really made a mess of that 2-on-1. And shorthanded as well. Westchester now behind the goal. Here's Horacek. They're in the Delaware zone working on the power play. One-timer shot deflected in front. Horacek with the last touch to it, but it goes up and into the netting for a stoppage. 6:15 to play, and under 20 seconds left on this power play now.
Yeah, Delaware got the 2-on-1 there, shorthanded 2-on-1. They didn't do much with it. They kind of, he was looking for the pass. Westchester did a very good job of cutting off the pass. He didn't have much of a shot, tried to deke the goalie, but there wasn't much there in the end.
They've had 2-on-1s on this penalty alone, Delaware has, and they haven't been able to cash in on either of them. Westchester wins the draw. Shot! Score! It's McKeever again in the slot. Centering pass from behind the goal. Fresh off the faceoff, McKeever's second goal puts the Rams into a 3-2 lead, and they have come back from 2-0 to make it 3-2.
Again, good work on the power play there. They were cycling the puck down low. Pass from down below the goal line. He was wide open in the middle of the slot. He buried that. It was a nice one-timer.
McKeever, the forward left-hander from Philadelphia, with his second goal of the game. And he puts the Golden Rams into a 1-goal lead as the face-off is won at center ice. Just over 6 minutes to play. A heavy hit here as the Rams get the puck deep into the Delaware zone. They were able to win the first game of the season last year against the Blue Hens. It was their first win since 2015 against Delaware. And now they find themselves with a 1-goal advantage. At the far side of the ice, Delaware gets it deep into the Westchester zone. The Rams overskate the puck. And Delaware has control at the blue line. They're not able to clear. And Delaware with it now again. Into the far corner. Calling for the puck in the slot. Here's Zidansek who shoots. And it's gloved by Colgan Lowe to the right side. 5:29 to play here in this second period in Newark. Westchester leads 3-2.
Yeah, Delaware has really dropped off with their pace of play here in the last 5, 6, 7 minutes. They're going to want, in the last 5:29 here in the second period, to pick some of it back up, at least even if they don't get a goal to tie it. They don't want to let up another goal and go down by 2, and they want to gain a little momentum going into the third, because right now Westchester is skating all over them.
Delaware wins the draw inside the Westchester zone. It's batted down, the centering pass from the blue line. And now Lambertson loses control of the puck. He's not able to get it past Kubachka. Kubachka then lifts it out of the zone where Mazzella picks it up. Zidansek sends it right back in. Far side to near, but it's intercepted there by Colgan behind the goal before it gets to the corner. And now Mazzella passes to Zidansek again. A good diving clearance play by Horacek. And it gets out of the zone. Here's Jacob DeFaris with speed. The left-hander into the slot. He shoots. It goes wide. Colgan watches it go into the corner. DeFaris still has it. He's stripped of the puck. And then Yaller skates up ice with it across the red line with Mazzella watching him. Yaller gets it into the zone when Westchester changes. Mazzella now near side corner is able to pass to Jack Zimmer. Long pass up ahead, and it's into the netting and drops down right in front of us for a stoppage in play. 4:29 in the second period to go.
Nice souvenir there for what looks like mini Carson Wentz in a Westchester jacket. Yeah, good. A couple good chances there by Delaware. Well, we'll see what happens here again in the next 4:29 now, exactly a minute since last face-off. They're going to have to pick it up a little bit, though, I still think.
Tom Cole wins the draw to himself, but it gets back to Delaware's defenseman, and the Blue Hens will take it up ice. Here's Jake Nimma, who gets it into the near side corner. Centering pass in front, wide open, and another double pad save by Colgan, who came out quickly to shut down the angle. Back out to center ice, and now Westchester retreats into their own zone with the puck. D-to-D passing, and Tom Cole picks up the pass. His long pass ahead for O'Brien is off his stick and picked up by Jack Zimmer, who circles around and finds Bergman near side. Bergman can't get past Harry Lane. Long pass ahead into the skates of Nimma, and his pass up ahead is at the blue line. Here's Bergman again. Bergman shoots, the left-handed shot is padded, saved, and then covered up by Colgan, who flips it to the referee with 3.5 to go in the second.
Could have very easily been a tie game there. Another great save by Colgan, stacking the pads for the second time tonight. Not something you see that often these days. You know, in the NHL, so many guys play positional. They just slide post to post, upright, on their knees the whole time, but here at this level, you see a little bit more exciting goalie play. He's
pressing B on the old Super Nintendo, NHL 94. That's a double pad stack.
Exactly. He's playing as Hasek, too.
Yeah. Face-off inside the Westchester zone, won by Delaware, and skating in on goal. Colgan turned it aside against the alternate captain there, Kevin Felice. And at center ice, a deflection carries the puck up into the ceiling again. We'll have a stoppage in play and probably a center ice face-off.
Honestly, I think you could just play the netting as as if it's the boards. Off the net, keep playing it. Why not?
Face-off won by Delaware and sent into the zone where Flick picks it up. He passes back, and it's behind the goal now to the near side half boards where Rorty loses control. And then a couple of Rams fight for it there. Emerging with the puck is Crowley. And we have a penalty coming up now as Crowley had sent it across to the far side corner. Interference is the call. So somebody will be on the power play. It's Flick who's going to the box. Oh, nope. We had thought it was Flick. It looks like another Blue Hen. No. Rorty is heading to the box.
They'll eventually figure it out.
Yeah.
The ref was pointing at every Westchester guy who was skating yesterday.
So anyway, Delaware has 5 players against Westchester's 4. So we do know that the Rorty is the one in the penalty box for interference. Delaware wins the draw inside the Westchester zone, and they have good possession here. Far side half boards. Lamberton passes into the corner. Skating around with it now is Anderson. Or Niski. Niski leaves it behind. The shot comes in. It's blocked in front into the slot. Deflected into the near side corner. Here's Niski again. He backhands it to Zdancic. Back to Niski into the corner. Centers it in front. Colgan gets to it, and he's able to cover up for the faceoff. And Delaware may believe that they scored here. And we have another penalty. Now, that's what they're outraged about, is there's a penalty coming up, a slash.
Yeah, and it was on Delaware. Again, a retaliatory, there was a little bit of pushing and shoving in front of the net there. Retaliatory slash. And again, it's, is that Lamberton? He was the one who had the retaliatory slash earlier in the game, I believe. So that's 2 for him. Not something that the coach is going to want to see at all. Now he's throwing his gloves, throwing his helmet in the penalty box. He's got to get it under control.
Now he's let go some of the. Westchester wins the draw. Out in front, it was loose for a second. He's kicked the boards in the penalty box. He's let go an obscenity for the entire rink to hear, and Delaware now, this game has gotten very chippy. Delaware across the blue line. They have control of the puck. It's 4-on-4 with 2 minutes to go in the second period. Near side, neutral zone. Eventually they find Kubacka on the far side. He drops it off. One-timer. It goes wide to the right of Ponticello. Into the far corner it goes. Out to the neutral zone. Knocked down. And a one-on-one opportunity. Kubacka was calling for it in the slot. Behind the back pass goes past him. And Delaware's able to clear the puck as Westchester changes for a moment. Here's Semetti. Semetti in his own zone, 4-on-4 again. The pass, long pass ahead. Zdancic is able to play defense against Horacek, who loses control of the puck into the slot. Delaware plays it back, and a great pass there under the legs from Niski to Mazzella, who skates into the slot, loses control, and Westchester now has control in their own zone. 1 minute to go in the second period as Yaller fires a wrister from the blue line. Didn't have much pace on it, and Ponticello is able to close his glove over it at about chest height.
In the last run of play here, the ice is getting a little choppy here towards the end of the period, but it's not very cold in this building, and the puck is bouncing a lot. Guys are having trouble controlling it, having trouble linking passes. That's something that might get worse here as the game goes on into the third period.
Westchester wins the draw, and Yaller finds a great pass over to Curtis, who shoots, and it's deflected in front. It was loose for a second and picked up by Delaware. Kept in the zone by Curtis. Flick can't find it, and Delaware pounces on it, and they're able to clear out the center. Westchester on the power play now. They were offside for a second as they dump it in. Here's Flick now. Flick in the slot. He shoots, and it's gloved with flourish by Ponticello to stop play.
It was a terrible turnover in the defensive zone by Delaware there, and good shot and a much better save there. Glove save. He looked very calm, very composed.
The faceoff will come to Ponticello's right. And Westchester had won the draw, but they weren't able to get to it first. It's jumped on by Emmerich. He's able to clear the zone. Westchester now re-entering it. The shot comes in. It's blocked in the slot and sent back into the near side corner. The penalty is over. 23 seconds to go in the period. Here's O'Brien, who stops at the blue line and flips it into the corner. Delaware gets to it first, and they're able to lift it out of the zone. It doesn't touch the ceiling, and Felice gets to it. Felice passes to the far side. Shot, save by Colgan. The rebound was loose for a moment, and Tom Cole gets to it. Cole fires it in on goal in the closing seconds of the period, and it's patted away by Ponticello. And as the two teams head into the locker room, Westchester has a 3-2 advantage here in Newark as we go to the second intermission. We'll be back on Westchester's coverage of their men's Division I club hockey team in just a moment.